morning. Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, October 8th, 2013. If you're listening to this on the radio and wish to watch it, go to www.catex.com. Today is day 8 of the U.S. government shutdown. There's been no movement whatsoever. The news was expected to be bad, but it was not expected to be this bad. Last night, the ailing insurer Tower Group finally released its second quarter numbers. They have included a claims reserve strengthening of some $365 million. People had been expecting anywhere from $60 to $110 million based on the guidance the company issued at the end of the second quarter when they postponed the release of their financial results. If you add the $365 million with a recent $215 million goodwill impairment, you're talking about $480 million. The last reported book value based on the stock price was $1.2 billion. Of course, the stock price went down some 27% immediately after this news was released on after-hours trading. The key question for Tower now is whether AM Best is going to allow it to keep its critical A- financial strength rating. Tower, in fact, indicated that they're doing everything they can to maintain that rating with last week's news of all the reinsurance agreements they've executed. It's unlikely that Best is going to let them keep that rating. Former Flagstone Re executive Gary Prestia has returned to the market at American International Group's assumed reinsurance operation called AIG Re. Gary Prestia is one of the good guys. He formerly had been with Camarium, Zurich Re, and Transamerican Re. He's now been named the Senior VP and Head of Property Reinsurance at AIG Re. Damage claims faced by German insurers for the hailstorms this year in July are now estimated to be about 2.7 billion euros. This is according to an insurance trade group in Germany. This is about twice what was being estimated as recently as 2 weeks ago, when Munich Re issued their loss estimates as to the damage. They estimated an industry-wide hit at about 1.5 billion euros. That was 2 weeks ago. Now it's gone up to 2.7 billion. When you add in the 1.8 billion euros in damage for flooding in Europe in June, you're talking about 2 pretty bad months for continental reinsurance companies. Tom Bolt at Lloyd's has been talking for a while now about the need to increase premiums for ship insurance. Well, according to the Insurance Insider today, ship owners are facing significant premium increases at the February 20th, 2014 renewals. Insurers are trying to make up for underwriting losses, declining investment income, and increasing regulatory costs. Aon, the broker, has estimated increases of up to 15%. Lloyd's broker Tysers said increases could be as high as 12.5%. Tysers described the 2013 renewal as one of the most difficult ever. Montpelier Re launched a new Bermuda company called Blue Capital Reinsurance. Blue Capital Re is going to file for an IPO on the New York Stock Exchange and the Bermuda Stock Exchange. They're looking to raise $100 million, all of the proceeds of which are going to go to investing in insurance-linked securities. So now mom and pop and any investors are going to be able to get into this game too. A very deadly bus crash in Peru last night saw 19 people killed when a bus plunged off a road and fell 250 feet about 160 miles southeast of the capital of Lima. The bus company that owned the bus is called Antezina. Power surges have crippled the National Security Agency's new million-square-foot data center out in Utah. The facility cost about $1.4 billion to build. It's one of 5 such facilities that the NSA has built around the country to store all of that data that they're collecting by listening to people's phone conversations and reading their emails. The data centers have been compared to giant data sticks, memory chip cards, I suppose. The reason that the power surges have been afflicting the Utah facility and delaying its opening by over a year are still unknown. The NSA is looking furiously to try to find out what the issue is. They have called in outside consultants. In a standardized series of tests administered by the education group of the Organization of Economic OECD, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. It shows that the United States and England rank very poorly in adult skills for maths, literacy, and technological problem solving. Predictably, Japan, Korea, Finland, and Norway rank very near the top, but it seems as if the permanent educational underclass that's being created by social factors, as parents who are uneducated have children who are also uneducated, have now combined to drag the scale of the scores of the UK and the US down to perhaps about the 17th and 18th level of the overall country list. In the United States, at least, there's going to be a tough time catching up because money at the state and local level, a major source of education funding, has been slashed in recent years. And as we've just said, for the past 8 days, it's been completely cut off. So, creating a nation of people who have difficulty making change, who are unable to figure out mileage receipt reimbursements if they're a salesman, and do not know how to do basic problem solving on the computer. This is not good. It's like that movie, Idiocracy. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.